Okay, first off, I'll be honest, yes, this is not a retro gameplay at all, is it? This is a modern gameplay, but I thought I'd do it because I have utterly fallen head over heels in love with this game. Now, if anyone knows me, they know that I love shooters. Shoot 'em ups are the staple diet for me when it comes to games, and this is awesome. It's one of the few games I was actually really looking forward to on the PS4 on launch. Nothing else that came out, the AAA titles, none of them really made me excited. Knack is okay, I suppose, but that's the problem, it's just okay. This, on the other hand, which is an indie title, and downloadable from the PSN, free with PlayStation Plus members on launch, and it's just an epic shooter. It really is. You take all the best elements from all the best shooters that you can think of through the ages, and you get Resogun. And Housemarque have really made a real excellent game here. They like to term it as their spiritual successor to Super Stardust HD, of course. But it's a lot more than that. It's kind of like, you can see its ancestral relation is Defender, believe it or not, the very first scrolling shoot 'em up. Scroll both ways, and you have to pick up humans off the floor and rescue them. That sounds like Defender, doesn't it? Yes. And it has a lot of elements from Defender that are very familiar. Some of the way the enemies attack. So certainly the ships that grab the humans are similar to the enemies in Defender, but it's obviously quicker, high definition, much more high octane, and it just absolutely looks wonderful, face complete. Yeah, I like using this ship. This is the slowest of the ships, but it has some of the best firepower, and it also has an overdrive function, which we'll come to later, which is bleeding awesome. Oh, see, he tried to nick that human. I got him. Let's just chuck him in there. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously the first level, so it looks a little bit slow paced at start, but my god, when you get into the second level and beyond, whoa, things hot up, and it becomes a very challenging game. It tests reflexes, and it's all to do with very similar to R-Type in a lot of ways, where you've got to sort of like plan where and what to shoot. You literally can't just fire and forget, and your positioning is just vital at all times. Getting those humans to the power-ups like that one, got a nice weapon upgrade there. So the idea is you're this the saviour ship, and you have to save the humans on these ruined citadels. Oh, get in! Look, see? Oh, have it. And side-scrolling, of course, both ways. But this cylindrical idea of going round the citadel, I think, is an absolutely blinding idea. It works so well because you can. So many enemies going, you can preempt where they're going to spawn. You can see, of course, in the distance and the horizon. You can curve your fire around the edges. Whoa! Have that! Bang! I think it just looks superb. It does this trick where it uses a lot of colours that are very, very similar. Of course, lots of blues on one stage, lots of greens, and you think you would get a lot of colour clash. But you don't. Everything seems to remain very distinct and very obvious, and you never lose your way. Or I don't anyway. I don't lose my craft or lose where the enemies are, or where the humans are. And they pulled off something here which is just, it looks great. There you go. See the glowing enemies there? They're the keepers. You have to shoot them to release the humans from their cells, like I have there. If you miss them, the human will die in the cell, so you'll lose a human. I've got them all so far. I think I've got them all completely, yeah. And of course, standard FPS rules goes. FPS? What am I talking about? Nothing like an FPS. This is far better. Standard shoot 'em up side scroller shooter rules. You get a big hefty lumpy boss at the end, and Resogun's no exception to that. You have got some impressive bosses at the end, mechanical monsters of death, which you have to dispatch in your tiny little ship. Such is life. But it's just high octane. There's no glitches at all. I haven't found no glitches at all in this. Smooth as absolute silky silk. The way the fires, the lasers shoot, of course, it's you're looking at a sort of Gradius kind of thing there as well. So unless you get that, the overdrive, which is absolutely devastating, you're shooting just standard lasers half the time. I'm going to the boss now. But of course upgrades get more lasers and go in different directions and stuff, and you've got the boost there which gets you from one side of the citadel to the other, and get this boss to spawn up and shoot his arse off. And of course you've got your nuclear warhead, the bomb. Cleverly that actually wraps around the entire screen, so you devastate everything on the entire screen with this lovely wraparound blast. Oh, this is this is the problem. I played this on expert because I did piss through it on beginner, must admit, but once you step up to this level it starts to get tough. Not R-type tough, but tough. It's challenging. You will get R-type tough if you set it on the highest setting, which is fucking hard, but it's just a gorgeous looking game. It plays like a dream. Cherry pick all the best elements from all the best side-scrolling shooters from history, and you get Resogun. It's got an epic soundtrack which is just awesome. Plays great, looks good. The dynamics are very ingenious with this wraparound system. Pick up the humans with the boost and the nuclear warhead, and the overdrive, of course, which is like your super weapon. Love. Oh, bang! Damn it! That was dumb actually. Why did I? That was. You should go into this guy, but I'm not brave enough at the moment. I'm being a bit of a pussy. Might go around the other side in a minute if I cap him off here. But yeah, I can't recommend this game highly enough. If you've got a PlayStation 4, download this. Please do. Right, I'm going to go to the other side now. Whee! It's brilliant. Love it. Oh, fiddle poo. Right, I'm going in now. Sod it. Boom! Thank you very much. And you get this lovely little exit sequence here in Matrix style slow-mo. Yeah, a fantastic game, and one of the best launch titles on the PS4. Brilliant. So there we go, my first modern gameplay. Resogun, PS4, 2013. Go and play it. Another bug out.